Whoa. Hello, everybody. Dominomial here, and welcome back to another episode of CrossCode. I was a little bit surprised because I haven't played this game in a little while, and the volume scared me. The volume really did scare me a little bit. But, last episode, we progressed through the dungeon. We started the dungeon. Or, no, I think it was 2 episodes ago that we started the dungeon. But we progressed through the dungeon, and yeah, I don't know where I need to go. Woo. I guess this is the time to look at the map to see where I've been. I haven't been to the left or to the bottom left. So let's go there. So, yeah, it's been a little while since I recorded this, and a few things happened. First, let's, I guess start off with the more relevant thing. So, the devs for this game, announced a release date for the, DLC for this game. Now, I'm going to try and avoid talking about the DLC as much as possible in this game until, like, it becomes relevant, but this game will have DLC. It'll include an extra dungeon and a new area. I won't really go into any more details because I'm playing through this game, and I'll talk about it a little bit later once, I feel more comfortable about well, not like when I feel more comfortable, but once I feel it isn't really too spoilery. Because, like, I feel like talking about the DLC beyond that will be kind of spoilerish. Also, I forgot to blow up those rocks on the bottom left. But yes, there is more DLC. Well, I guess I got 3 updates. But there is DLC coming to this game, and minus 14 focus, plus 85 HP, plus 4 defense. What is bulk caliber? Ooh. The furry cap. I don't think it's as good as the top hat. Yes, it's a top hat, not a toe hat. I realized that during editing. To be fair, I don't think I was really paying attention to, like, I knew the snowmen were wearing top hats, but, like, I was reading the word as if it was one word. Okay, that scared me. Windows said, "Oh, we did not find any viruses on your computer." Well, why did you tell me that, Windows? It's scarier. The notification is scarier than, like, the actual, like, whatever. Just don't tell me if I don't have any viruses, Windows. But yes, this game is getting DLC. I'm excited because, even though this Let's Play is coming out, like, the first episode of this LP is coming out after that trailer, and people will probably call me out on, like, being a little bit gimmicky, I guess, for, Let's Playing this game right after the trailer. Keep in mind, all these episodes were, all the first, 12 episodes were recorded, a week before that trailer. I haven't even gotten around to editing episodes 9 through 12. I only have episodes 1 through 8 edited, and I don't even have I haven't even played Baba Is You again since that first session. So what you want to do here is you want this guy to lay a bomb. This enemy will infinitely respawn if you kill it. I just figured out that this is that room. So, yes, you just want him to drop bombs here. And you don't need him to drop bombs exactly where you need them. Hold on. Sorry about that brief little cut. My mic is in a... I just had a few problems with my mic positioning. It was moving around a little bit too much, and I had to secure it. And, I don't really have a good way to secure my mic. I'm looking at it now, and it's not really that good, but, like, the stand itself, the stand holding up the mic is, not really, like, properly, balanced, or it isn't on the surface of the basement that I'm recording in. So, that's a little bit of a problem. I had to readjust it before it became a big issue. Okay. So we get a mine key for doing all that. And I believe there was some equipment here. Can't open that yet. Okay. So, what else happened besides the devs dropping a new trailer announcing the release date of the DLC, which is in fact like coming out in a week from now as of recording this on PC. It'll come out in summer for consoles, which I don't make promises because I don't like confirming things that I may not be able to hold up on. But if this Let's Play does well and people like this series, then I will do a blind Let's Play of the DLC of this game. Of course, I know not to be too hasty with that, because if people don't like this LP, or, I don't know. Well, okay. I'm probably just gonna play it for the channel anyway, because this is a good game. This is a really good game. It may use... Well, no, I've already talked about how this game uses anime tropes, but it may use tropes, but it's not a bad game. The gameplay here, like, you can see is really fun. The combat in this game, like, superb. The puzzle solving, it hasn't really gotten too interesting yet, but I will tell you that it does get more interesting later on. And, like, yeah. Oh, did I mess up there or something? I don't know what I was supposed to do. The general gist of this boss is that you're supposed to hit him with flaming balls by using the flame orbs, or whatever they are. And make sure to dodge his scary ice attacks that you can easily dodge, but have longer range than I keep expecting them to. Like that. Like, I don't realize how big of a range they have. Okay. Time for a high sandwich. Keep avoiding the ice. I'm going to talk after this boss about what else happened. Okay, this is a pretty easy boss as long as you know the patterns and, like, don't get too overconfident. But, I don't know why I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to him. Okay, hit him with the fire. This probably would have been a good time to wear that balloon cap because it had a 25% ice resist, which is kind of useful, to be honest. Oh, I'm just supposed to hit him with the flame orbs. That's it. Wait. Is he, like, still not unbroken? He's gonna dash. Also, these bugs are annoying as hell. Let's just kill these bugs with fire. Oh, he's using more ice attacks. AoE ice. Cool. And now he's gonna summon more of those guys. Okay. Now's a good time just for a normal sandwich. Okay, okay, okay. I don't care. Just let me kill you in peace. I feel like I'm missing something here. Because sometimes these attacks come through, and sometimes they just don't when he's in a broken stance. I think I'm supposed to hit him right away after I break him. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, cool. Do I have any, like, better items that I can use? I have regen. I don't really need regen. Yeah, attack up for 120 seconds is pretty good. Oops. Okay, I dodged the initial dash, I just didn't expect the ice to come crawling out of whatever. Come on, come on. Yes. Oh, you have to attack from behind, I think. Okay, okay, okay. And then you gotta avoid that. Okay, and I think I gotta attack. Yes, that's exactly what I needed to do. The game didn't really clearly choreograph that. Or maybe I'm just stupid, who knows. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Oh. Nope. Nope. I don't want any of that. Okay. You're done. You're done for, boss. And I think that's a level up. Yep, that totally is. I wasted so many items during that fight, though. Oh, plus 777. And I got a blue orb. Okay. Let's get the real item. Let's get what we really came here for. Heat mode activated. So we unlock a new part of our skill tree. Press down to switch to heat mode at any time. Press down again to switch back to neutral mode. Yeah, it'll be useful for you guys to know how this works. Doing actions in element mode will increase your element load. Your element load is displayed around the element mode symbol. If your element load fills up, you reach the elemental overload, which temporarily blocks the use of all element modes. Your element load will steadily decrease in neutral mode. The best approach to quickly decrease your load is to deal damage in neutral mode. Yeah. So basically it's just a way of preventing you from spamming an element. And since we retroactively get CP in our new element, so I'm going to increase focus, attack, HP, heat armor, yeah, whatever. Huh. That's a dash art. I don't need a dash art. I want my melee arts. Blazing Thrust of Fire. Ooh, damage at critical strikes. I really like the Fire Whirl, though. I, used that in the first playthrough I did of this game. I don't think I can go to another playstyle. Recoil Trumpet, perfect guard and attack and counter with a flaming explosion. I don't use the shield enough to justify that. For the dash art. Yeah, let's try the mine. Plus max HP. Plus more heat resistance. Heat armor, more attack. Decreases elemental overload. That's actually really good. And what's this? Increases damage of ranged attacks. And this is increases recovery. Okay. And this attack, throw art. I'm going to get the throw art. Cold armor is actually kind of good. So, because you take extra damage to the opposite element if you are in element mode. So I take extra damage to, say, cold attacks in heat mode, and vice versa once I get ice mode. Wow, spoilers, I get ice mode. What do I want here? I think I may want increased healing from items, because that'll come in pretty useful. Okay. So now that we have heat, we can... I think it was B2 or something that... Yes, we can go here because there's a ton of ice blocking our path, but there's no fire orb. And we get more puzzles. We also get to learn how, well, no, we already know how fire interacts with these bombs. But since we have fire at our disposal, we don't really have to worry too much about having to find a fire orb to shoot bombs directly in front of us. In other words, the puzzle solving in this dungeon got a little bit more complex, but also a little bit easier. I want this to go here, up here, down. Okay, up, right, up. I want the bomb to blow that up there, and then I can go this way. And then I think I want to get rid of the elemental orb here, and I want to blow it up like that, except I wanted to do a bit of a better job on that. If you try and use fire, the fire elemental while doing that, then you won't exactly, you'll have a bit of difficulty trying to blow up those rocks. And no, I think I can do this from here. And then I want to... No, not quite. Not quite. Game? Oh. What I want to do here is to ricochet the bomb. Maybe not quite like that. More like this. I know I'm onto the right idea. Let's try timing it. Let's try timing it. That almost worked. That almost worked. Not quite, though. I think I'm overcomplicating this. Let's just... that's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. Huh. Okay. Can I really not just... I don't know how I solved this puzzle first time around. I feel like there's probably some kind of obvious solution that I'm missing. Because I need to ride this block all the way over to that left side. Maybe I really just need to time it. I think I just need to time it. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. So, okay. I know it's a little bit late to be talking about this by the time this video uploads. But, yesterday, there was a Nintendo Direct. The first one in like 530 days or something. It's something crazy like that. I'll never take Nintendo Directs for granted again. Whoa, like an hour of a company advertising their games. I didn't realize how much I missed that. No, but like in all seriousness, like the Nintendo Direct, I kind of miss them a little bit, not gonna lie. I kind of like knowing what kind of games are coming out within like the next few months, even though like most of the Nintendo Directs are filler anyway, and having to wait so long for the next one kind of proved that point. Okay. So what you want to do here is you want to do that. And then you can get the mining equipment. So, new Smash Brothers character, Pyra/Mythra. I'm one of the 3 people in this world that's actually really hyped about that announcement. I know there's a lot of salt going around, like Pyra and Mythra being in Smash Brothers, when they're just another anime swordsman waifu with big boobs. I won't deny that last part. Xenoblade 2 definitely has a lot of surface level fan service, but look, the only reason why I like Pyra and Mythra so much is because I played the games. I know how good of like actual characters they are, and like they're genuinely great characters. They're like some of the best, like most well-written characters in a JRPG that I've like played. It's just you can't really tell that from just their trailer in Smash Brothers. Like, if I had to, like, think about it, like, I'm not too much of a like, okay, I like JRPGs when I'm playing them, but I don't really go too far out of my way to play every single one I can nab my hands on, because, well, I just don't know which JRPGs are worth considering or not, and, like, I don't want to spend hundreds of hours on my life playing a JRPG I don't know will be good. Like, I don't know. So, yeah. But Xenoblade 2, I have a bit of a story with Xenoblade 2. So the first time I played Xenoblade Chronicles 1, it was on the new 3DS, and somebody I knew got a new 3DS, and they were like, oh yeah, I'll let you borrow it to play Xenoblade Chronicles if you let me borrow your 3DS so that I can play Smash Brothers for the 3DS, because that was before the Wii U version came out. And I'm like, deal, I'll do that. And so I was playing through Xenoblade Chronicles on the new 3DS the first time I played it. And, if you even watched a little bit of my Xenoblade Chronicles LP that I'm never going to finish, I'm going to restart it if I do play that game again. If you watched even a little bit of that LP, you would know that I have a tendency to, kind of ignore the side quests and just kind of keep on going with the plot, even though, I'm underleveled and should be doing the side quests. Imagine that playstyle, but amplified a lot for my first playthrough, because when I was first playing through Xenoblade Chronicles, I just didn't do side quests. I didn't even do the Colony 6 shit. So, yeah, you can imagine how much of a struggle I had in late game. Like, I got like 80% of the way through the game, and then I just got to a boss that I couldn't beat for the life of me, and I just couldn't, like, I didn't know how to beat him. Sorry. So that's my story with Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So I just put that game on hold, and I didn't get around to beating that game until after I watched Chugga Conroy's Let's Play, because I was like, you know what, I want to know why this game is considered to be so great, and who else than the Xenoblade fanboy, Chugga Conroy. But to be fair, like, I actually do genuinely love, like, a lot of Chugga Conroy's videos. And, like, if you need a YouTuber to watch and you don't watch Chugga Conroy, and yet you're watching me, I would highly recommend watching his videos. Like, he's a bit more family-friendly than me, and he likes to thoroughly go in depth about the games he's talking about to, like, explain certain things and, like, mechanics and, like, do research on, like, the development of said games. I think I want to push this block out of the way also. Now I can push this one up. And then I want to push this one left. And push this one down. And then push this one right. Up. And then further right. And then, since this is vertically aligned with that gap, I can push that one down, and there I have a jumping, I have a track to jump on. Yeah, but, like, Chugga Conroy, very good Let's Player, bucket dream of mine, to someday meet him. I don't know. Maybe if this whole YouTube hobby kicks off, maybe I can meet him and, I don't know, talk to him. Hang out, well, it probably wouldn't be that casual, but, yeah, you know, like, this whole YouTube thing that I started, like, it's no secret, like, it's because I like other YouTubers. that's why I'm trying to be a little bit more, I guess, less cynical in my videos. Because Bug Fables, I was very cynical. Mario Party, I had one episode where I got kinda weirdly off topic about society or whatever. And don't get me wrong, there are going to be times when I go into more real talk mode. But I just realized I don't ever explain my thought process enough to really justify real talk mode. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I've gotten really off topic. Back to the Nintendo Direct. Pyra/Mythra, great characters, great addition, I love them. Everybody else, I think everybody else just hates them for being another anime swords fighter. But you gotta admit, they deserve a slot more than Byleth ever did. Or really, like, a lot of the Fire Emblem characters. For some reason, Nintendo feels that it's, like to obligatorily, put in a Fire Emblem character in the game every chance they get. Or, like, in Smash Brothers for, like, the new Fire Emblem games. Or, like, put in a Fire Emblem character for whatever the newest game is at the time. I did, like... I don't know. Linguistic gymnastics to get that sentence out. Other than that, I was kinda, like, my interest was piqued a little bit by Miitopia. Miitopia, $50 for a 3DS game that originally costed $40. Wow, Nintendo, thank you. A game that I was kinda considering getting, I'm definitely not going to get. Like, come on, Nintendo, like, I swear, Nintendo is the only company where their games go up in price with age. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know how to feel about that one. Fuck you, Nintendo, but also, like... So here you wanna do this. And you wanna go in this room. Or wait, what? Wait. Aren't I supposed to... No, there's something else I can do here. Oh. There totally is. I just didn't recognize that there's a bomb thing that I can do. So once you blow up that bomb, you can activate the switch here, and then jump on this platform as it passes by. That's what you're supposed to do. I just wasn't paying attention. So Miitopia, I'm not gonna buy it, but it does raise an interesting prospect. Like, what if Nintendo ported over other 3DS games to the Switch? Like, for example, Kid Icarus Uprising. Kid Icarus Uprising deserves a second chance. That game is fucking phenomenal. And nobody talks about it. Or not enough people talk about it. I mean, nobody really ever goes back to that game because of the really awkward control scheme, because it's on 3DS. But I think I'm like one of the few people. Like, I've never really had too much trouble playing that game, to be honest. I think it's because, well, I don't know, there are a few different reasons why I wouldn't have too much trouble playing that game as much as other people. I just have big hands. I have big hands, so I'm able to, like, just wrap them around my entire 3DS and, like, have crab claws. Well, I'm also double jointed. Like, my fingers are double jointed. That probably has nothing to do with it, but yeah, so basically I have big hands and I'm able to wrap my fingers around everything. There's like a thing here that I can get. Like a document or whatever. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. And yeah, you want to go back to the elevator now that you unlocked basement 4. I think there's a couple of places that I can go to now that I have flames. I think there's this place here in B3. Why am I here? Why am I here? I don't know why I decided to ignore the elevator. The elevator is right here. So I think I want to go to basement 3 first, because I missed a chest. Yeah, down here. Wait, did I? Yeah, I think so, because I can now open blue chests, I believe. Like, blue locked chests. I totally can. Crystal water, not too useful, but I can take that off the map now. But, like, Kid Icarus Uprising is a 3DS game that I want to see ported to Switch, and, like... I don't want to be admitting this, but I probably would pay $50 for Kid Icarus Uprising if it was, like, remastered with HD and, like, maybe a few new levels. And with, like, actual decent controls. Nintendo could also port over Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time 3D. If they wanted to, celebrate, Zelda's 35th this year. Which, fine, whatever. I don't really care about Ocarina of Time. And while I would get Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love Majora's Mask. It's just not that good of a game from a gameplay standpoint. The central time mechanic, while cool in idea, and, like, cool in a lot of aspects, including, like, mostly with side quests, the game just has so many tedious parts that other Zelda games don't have. Like, I don't know. If you want to play, like, a better, just run-of-the-mill Zelda game, then I would recommend Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword, oh, that's another thing. Skyward Sword HD. That actually got announced, and I was mentioning how I probably would Let's Play that game if they made a Skyward Sword HD. I'm kind of debating it. Like, $60 for Skyward Sword. Is it worth it? I mean, they got rid of the motion controls, but also it isn't... All they did to make it HD was just add like a filter and called it a day. They just went into the Dolphin emulator, added a filter, and then they also reprogrammed the game a little bit to include button controls. Who knows? Maybe they'll have, like, actual extra content that's worth talking about. But as of right now, not too interested. Not sold on it. Also, there was a document there. Okay, I just unlocked that shortcut. That's nice. I want to get this mining document. Or whatever. what do I think Nintendo is going to do for Zelda's 35th anniversary? Well, of course they already announced Skyward Sword HD. Breath of the Wild 2 isn't going to come out this year. In fact, if I want to be, like, more, like, pessimistic about it, I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to come out until, like, maybe 2023. Hopefully not. Like, I'm still going to buy Breath of the Wild 2 because, I enjoyed Breath of the Wild 1 first time around. I just hate it every other time around. And I got a lot of time out of Breath of the Wild 1 first time around. I think Breath of the Wild is probably one of the least replayable Zelda games, contrary to many opinions. Because once you do everything in Breath of the Wild, you realize there is jack shit to do in the overworld. Collecting the Koroks? No, the Koroks are just busy work. I kind of hate the Koroks. And I don't know. They're like the shrines, like there's like 30 combat shrines and like 15 blessing shrines, and then like you have like half the shrines that are just puzzles. Like only half of the 120 shrines in that game are like puzzle based. And like the puzzles themselves are really easy because you only have so much to work with as far as like actual puzzles go. Like you only have so many mechanics to work with for the puzzles. That's what I'm trying to say. You have the round bomb, you have the square bomb, you have magnesis, which is pretty simple to understand along with the bombs, and then you have the most interesting one but least utilized, like the time stop mechanic for like certain objects, which is a really cool mechanic that they just never use except for in the puzzles. Which, like, to be fair, when it's used in the puzzles, it is pretty fun. It's also pretty fun to mess around with it and like fling objects into the ether. But as far as practical use outside of puzzles, doesn't really do anything. And when it is used in puzzles, like, it's scarcely used. And then you have, like, the water platforms, which is just fly. Okay. I got new equipment, Winter Claw. Yeah, that's a pretty good increase. This is gonna be a long episode. I'm probably going to finish up this dungeon in this episode. Hope you don't mind. Maybe I'll splice it up, but every time I say that, I decide not to. I still want to keep talking about this Nintendo Direct, though, because this Nintendo Direct, it had some cool parts, but it also had some pretty bad parts. No, no. Okay, so what I need to do... Yes, that's what I need to do. I just got impatient. And then I can blow up these other rocks. And now I cleared up the way for that part. But I still want to explore the rest because I might get some cool shit. So I think what I want to do here is to do this. I was a bit late on that. Okay. There. Got it. Okay. Oh, bugs. Bugs. Okay. So what I want to do here... Yeah, that's what you want to do. And... just blow that up. I think the goal of this room is to kill all the bugs hiding in the rocks. So you want to blow up everything. But, like, other than... Okay. But how Nintendo will probably celebrate their Zelda 35th anniversary, they're going to port the Wii U versions of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker over to the Switch. I don't see a world where that can't happen, because, like, it's just free money. It's just free money, Nintendo. Like, they're going to charge $60 for all of it, of course, because that's the Nintendo way. And then... Yes. Unfortunately, they're going to charge $60 for both individually. And... Then... They're going to completely ignore the portable Zelda games, because who gives a shit about the portable Zelda games, am I right? You know, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, they're not going to get the remake treatment like Link's Awakening did. Who cares about Minish Cap? Minish Cap. Who needs Minish Cap? Yeah, and let's not even acknowledge that the DS games exist. Because the DS games don't exist, according to Nintendo. And... yeah, we don't need Link Between Worlds, and... well... I mean, I would love if they acknowledged Triforce Heroes, not because the game is actually that good, but because it has, like, a phenomenal soundtrack. It has the most unique, most interesting Zelda soundtrack ever. You can't change my mind. Triforce Heroes, one of the best Zelda soundtracks. And I'm not even, like, joking on that one. It's really good, and nobody has ever, like, uploaded, like, full extended rips of that soundtrack. So if you're listening to this video and you upload music videos, upload rips of the Triforce Heroes OST. I will subscribe to you if you do that. Well, no. But but like I really want extended versions of those, an extended version of that soundtrack uploaded on YouTube, or just something like that. I would be so happy. That would make my day. Okay. But what I do think Nintendo is going to do with, like, the 2D Zeldas, I think they might do a Four Swords Adventures Switch port with online multiplayer. Granted, it won't be good online multiplayer, but it'll have online multiplayer. And I want to get that game because Four Swords Adventures actually legitimately fun with the right group of people. Like, it's a real Zelda game. Like, yes, it's level-based. It's level-based, but aside from that, it has, like, really well-crafted levels for being what you'd think would just be a normal spin-off. And it has real dungeons, too. It has real dungeons for multiplayer. I mean, how can you not be convinced by that? Four Swords Adventures is really good. It's just you need multiplayer, and the only way to play multiplayer for that game is by doing it either using emulators, which I like to avoid, or by doing the intended way of getting 4 GBAs, 4 GBA to GameCube link cables, and getting 3 other friends. Ancient Sandals. Is that good? Yeah, that seems pretty good. That actually seems pretty decent. Plus 20% to balance. Minus 2 attack, that's fine. I get resistance to everything. I don't need Bullseye or Flash Step. Yeah, let's take it. That way I won't experience Elemental Overload as fast anyway. I think... no, there's one more room down here that I should check out. Oh, this is a puzzle room. Oh, I vividly remember this puzzle because it took me a little bit longer than I'd like to admit the first time around. So, the whole gimmick of this puzzle here is that you want to ride this platform. So... Oh, fuck off. Okay. But you get the idea here. You need to ride this platform without, activate... What the hell, game? That was totally spot on. That was totally... Whatever. Okay. Now, what you want to do here is to, what do I want to do here? I think I need to get off. Knock that bomb here. Not quite like that, but it's the same kind of general idea. Come on, come on, come on, bomb. So you want to knock the bomb not there. You don't want to knock Mr. Bomb over there. So yeah, that's what I think Nintendo will probably do for Zelda's 35th. This year is also Metroid's 35th, but Nintendo likes ignoring Metroid when they can get away with it. So they're not going to do anything for Metroid. But if they did, Metroid 5, please. That's not gonna happen, but I wish it would. I don't care about Metroid Prime 4. I don't care about the Prime games because this is a problem that only I have with Metroid Prime, but navigating 3D spaces in a Metroidvania is really difficult for me personally. So, yeah. Like, I want another 2D Metroid, and not just, like, a remake, or, like, AM2... Well, okay, AM2R was really damn good for being a fan game. But, like, it's also a fan game. I want Nintendo to acknowledge Metroid. Not the fans. Even though that fan game was really good. Okay. These are all just predictions, by the way. Like, this is just me taking educated guesses on what Nintendo will do. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, that's not really a secret, so let me talk about this for a whole episode. A very long episode. Ooh. Bugs everywhere! In all of the rooms! Oh no, I think I'm overdoing it. I haven't done this accent in a little while. But little rocks inside eggs? On frickin' tiny icy platforms! Why would they do this to me? Sacre bleu, this dungeon is the worst. Anyway, race, still on. Not gonna give up. Yes, we were racing the whole time. Oh, this part. So if you haven't collected all the keys, you need them to unlock these gates. That way you can finish the puzzle. Okay. So I'm done talking about Zelda. Metroid, nothing's gonna happen for 35th anniversary. They're just gonna say, Metroid Prime 4 is on the way. Hope you guys can wait 2 more years. And then the fans will be disappointed. And yeah. I think the only other really notable thing I have to say about the Direct is that okay, what I want to do here for this part, I want to move this guy up, this block over here, And then I want to move this block to the left. Move this one up, to the right, up, and then I want this one here. And I want this one to be up. And then it'll go bada bing, bada boom. And then go all the way over here. And... well, this one is fairly obvious. You want to move this block here to create some space for this block. That way this will go, the shot will go up here to the right. And then, no, I don't want that up yet. I want to move this one up to the right, move this one up, and then move this one to the left. And then, let's fire. Oh, right. Yeah, that's how you solve that puzzle. These dungeons tend to have like one last final puzzle that involves all the mechanics of the dungeon. They get a lot harder once you get to the later dungeons, and a lot more difficult to actually execute. Yeah, one last, like, gauntlet here. Full of icy enemies. As long as you use fire, lag the game by killing a ton of enemies at the same time, you will be fine. And this, like, gives a shit ton of EXP. The fire whirl here comes in really handy. Okay. Still have, like, 27 enemies left. I'm going to get out of heat mode just so that I can recover from my elemental overload. I don't know what is targeting me there, but I want to get out of that reticle immediately. One last thing about the Direct, though. Splatoon 3. I mean, I love Splatoon. I wouldn't say it's, like, my competitive shooter. Like, I don't play that game competitively. Like, only really once it comes out, I, like, take it a bit competitively. I play it a lot, and then I just kind of dip off. Because I can't play the same game for so long without, like, having something to keep me engaged. Like, I also don't really, like, I'm just opening up another sparkling water. I'm drinking, I'm really hydrated this, session. Okay. That's just a cough because I drank it a bit too quickly. I inhaled the water. Okay. But Splatoon 3. Cool, but really makes buying Splatoon 2 feel like a waste of money, huh? I got a lot of mileage out of it, so I didn't really, but like, if I knew they were going to release Splatoon 3 on the same console that Splatoon 2 launched on, I just wouldn't have bought Splatoon 2. Yeah. But, like, I kind of like the lore that they're keeping up with the Splatoon games, like, how the final Splatfest of each game decides, like, one of the themes, or, like, one of the events that happens in the next game. I like that. Yeah. But other than that, that's about it. That's about it. Let's fight this boss. Okay. I am going to... yeah. Let's seed an item before this boss appears. Okay. So this boss here... I don't know how I dodged that. I was supposed to shield that. Okay. Here, you want to blow up the shield of the boss. Yeah, okay. And then go back to a neutral state once you're done, so that you can, like, cool off a little bit faster. Oh, right, that attack splits off. So be sure to dodge that. And more bombs. It gets a little bit harder to keep track of the bombs that you need to launch at him. And it's a little... Ooh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, I'm taking this damage so that I can heal. This boss is really easy. I had a fucking hell of a time fighting this boss for the first time. That attack still gets me, though. Yeah, I still need to heal, though. So, last sandwich, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he destroyed all the bombs. Watch out for that attack. Watch out for the falling rocks. Watch out for the... Ah, damn it, that arc. Sweet berry tea. Regen. I'm not gonna waste a chef sandwich on this boss. Oh, he guards. Oh, okay. Oh! He just killed me. He just killed me. Okay, but you get the general idea of that boss. I'll just do it, but not die this time. And I'll still use the chili con carne. Or con carne, whatever. Yeah. Chili dog is the same thing, but more effective, but I'll just do this for now. Come on, boss, appear. You can skip the cutscenes. Okay, guard that. Okay. Shield broken. Yep. You don't have to press R to do a melee attack in this game. You can actually just press the Y button. I didn't realize that soon enough. But you can't do that. Okay, I avoided that attack. Wow. Are you guys proud of me? Yeah, this boss is actually pretty simple. You just gotta read the patterns and know the arcs of the attacks. You just gotta know the patterns of the boss, but like, I still beat this boss first time in my initial playthrough. The fact that I died here is actually kind of weird. Okay. I am going to use a green leaf tea for regen, though. And I want this. Okay, 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 okay. Nope. I got ya. Fuck you. Okay. Jeez, protecting your weak spot like a smart boss? Why would you do that? I just tanked that hit. I was at full health. And that's the boss. Level up. Yeah. 878 experience. That was worth it. Not like I really had any other choice, mind you. Oh boy, into the dungeon. Oh, we got here first. Fuck yeah. So it actually changes. It actually changes. First time I played through this game, I wasn't first. I took too long on the dungeon and she was here before me. Huh. This episode is pretty long, so I think it's fair to call it here. But next episode, we'll brag about how we're first. And also we'll continue the plot. So, see you next time. Maybe I'll talk more about the Nintendo Direct or my predictions, but that's about it. So, see you then. Bye.